Welcome back to another day of the Life Melody Show. As we always used to do, we always like to speak our mind and give our opinion, and so you can take it or leave it alone, you know what I mean? But all this we trying to have an open discussion and really give our point of view. So anybody who have a kind of comment or whatever it is, you can just comment and then we'll comment back to you. So but this is what we're trying to talk about, is trying to develop ourselves and change certain behavior and attitude of how we human used to behave to one another. Because for us to really change this world, we gotta change ourselves. That's the first thing, to look to yourself in the mirror. So how your attitude is and how you deal with yourself. So this one program, Life Melody, we're gonna talk about selfishness. So I pass to my OG. What's up?
Yeah. As you say, Mr. Gitan explained, yes. Again, welcome us to the show Life Melody. We are here today again. And then, so as we present also already, and as we used to say always, this channel, it's not a channel which we are not earning any money, and even we earn money or we get anything out of this which is beneficial, which we don't have. So still, we always tell our opinion. It's not just, we have to be there like we are looking for money, then we cannot say what our thoughts. So we always say our thought, because that's what is our opinion, and we don't say it like this one have to be like what I can say, a concrete which nobody can challenge it. So it's open discussion, and that's always we used to say, if anyone also have anything to comment, so we appreciate for that. He or she are welcome. Yeah, and because it's just to giving opinion to each other. But our thought always we will say it, and everything when we discuss also is we are very serious what we are saying. It's not this channel, not a joke, not a comedy channel. So this is anyhow still. It's like to give opinion to each other, what we say our thoughts. And anyone also have anything to comment, or if anyone have anyone who watch it also, if you see anything which you think we can make it better on it, so also that comment we are welcome it. So there is no problem, and so that's why it's open discourse on this channel anyhow. Okay, and today the discussion is about we human thinking about discussing anyhow about today. The headline is about selfishness, jealousy, and greediness. So this is about the discussion today. So then that's why we are here today. So now, if you have anything to say about this, me as I've seen, and I used always also to think and not complaining, but I just have to mention this and to talk about. So, and I mean, as we say again, if anyone who have anything to add or to comment or to say anything, the person are welcome. So, and always we also want people to listen to us with mind, not with heart. So Um, as I say again, if you have anything to say about this, as I say, this selfishness, greediness, and jealousy. So, do you have anything to say there before we go further, or if you have something to add there or to say something about it before we go further? Mr. William and also Gita.
Um, when it comes to this topic, I mean, this like is a is a, this is a topic that is serious because it's like I don't want to say put it like a human. It's everyday lifestyle. Like if I put it there like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's nothing we can really escape because human are using that every day, doing those things every day, in human behavior and human attitude. But the problem is like why it's like we use those kind of nature against each other.
Yeah.
That I feel like maybe is the question.
Yeah. Well, I think why we use this sometimes against each other, like be selfish when you say, because as you say, it's very deep in and high and too much, because it's three parts, which is really you can discuss even one of the part for the whole day without finishing. But if you start like for selfishness, so me, I that you can explain even 100 millions of different selfishness. But first, it's like I used to think, why we human we have to be selfish? If I can put that question to you back.
That's a good question. That's really a good question.
Yeah, it's a good question, of course.
But I really believe, like, for me, I don't know, maybe if you want to protect something, you know what I mean? Sometimes if you have like I don't want to say, maybe if I can put it protecting something, but like, if it's something that you really, sometimes if you are really a person who, if I put it this way, if you are really a person who really striving for something, you know what I mean? And like, if whether that can be like a goal or a mission, a business you want to start, or just something like a big mission in life, you know what I mean? So you have that mission and it's so burning inside that you have that burning desire as a willpower, you know what I mean? That will is every day is waking in your heart every day. That can be, when a person have that kind of burning fire inside him, he'll do anything for nobody to stop him, you know what I mean? So he doesn't give a he doesn't care whether even if he will try to stop the next man to just to go reach his goal, you know what I mean? So because that's what he really wants to really achieve, you know what I mean, his desire. So I think because if I put the human desire can make you be selfish, you know what I mean? That human desire, like a burning fire in your heart, you know what I mean, can make you do anything for what you want. So if you have to cut the next man off, you're gonna cut him off, you know what I mean? Just to get what you want. That I can say.
Yes. But that one is also is heavy, I think, and very fact in that point also. But still, I'm thinking when we are selfish maybe the other selfishness also I'm thinking is that you want something just for yourself, and you don't want to include nobody, just for yourself. Because I can say for yourself, for example, if I be a leader here, for example, I'm just wanting the best things just for myself and my family, for example. You know, that is a part of selfishness too, I accounted. Because why? I'm thinking first, who make me or you to be a leader? I'm thinking you didn't go choose yourself. It's people and choose you, vote for you.
Yes.
And then you come into that power.
Right.
So now when you come in that power, for example, I'm just giving that examples, but we have, as we say again, millions different selfishness, but we have to give just examples, so then many people will just think, and maybe they find themselves in that.
True.
So first, before I be leader, I cannot make myself leader, for example. So, but people make me vote for me, and I believe when you vote for somebody, you choose somebody which you trust, and it can be my leader. So what is the meaning someone should be my leader? Is that person I trust, whatever happen, you know, he will also protect me tomorrow. You know, this protection is in anything. If someone want to harm me, or if he about economy, you know, that also is to protecting, because when people starving, then that mean if you take a food which people support, which all you supposed to, I mean, to share, and then you just keep it for yourself or your family, and you leave the other one starving, so it's still you didn't protect those people, and healthy and many things. So when I just do the definition and through like a leader, then we can go there. But we have many other, which is the selfishness, which is not all leader. But I just define through like to give example as a leader. So then I'm thinking that you first, you was nothing, but people choose you. Why they choose you? They trust you. What is the trust of that is that you can take care of the population, the people, the civil or anyone which is around you, and of course that means you take care of the country and the people. So, but then later, when you come to that power, now you get the power because you have the money, you have everything. Then after, you don't give a shit anymore. You forget those people who make you who you are now. So then you ignore them. So now you focus in just for yourself, your family, your children, and so on. But you forgot those people who was voting for you. Only your family, your children cannot make you where you was as a president for whole country. So that's what I think. Even when I'm answering you, as you say, if someone want to achieve something, he can do anything. But now I bring this selfishness. I give, for example, as a leader. So for me, that leader is very selfish, which is many used to do that. Not only one leader, is everywhere these things happen, but still, for me, that one is very selfishness. Because I mean, people made you who you are. Then after you turn back your back on them, and you forget them, you ignore them. That's part of selfishness, which and it's many other things. But just for example. So what do you say about that?
I mean, I agree on what you're saying because it's true, you know. I mean, and even the, but that's to even tell you to tell you like you know that's how life is. You know what I mean? Sometimes like they used to say, life is not fair. You know what I mean? So people don't play a fair game. You know what I mean? So you know if you as a person maybe have that you know goodness in your heart, but this other person, it's not that game he play, you know, to achieve his goal, you know what I mean? Maybe he feel like you have to play both sides, you know what I mean? You have to switch your side sometimes to get what you want. But if you as a person I think like maybe life I just have to be kind, good. He respects you for being that, but maybe him, this is how he believe. So you can that's the problem. It's not so fair, like you know. So this is why the world is unstable, because here you have people who maybe are good people. They feel like this is how the world have to be driven by peace and love and all this. And this side they just go and take what they want, you know, without asking nothing. So now you if you then you look at how this world is, which if it's a fair game, if it's supposed to be like this, I mean, like, you know, that's the question. Should he be like this? That's why the world is not stable today, you know, with people, because if I have that kind of willpower in me, like this, how I have to play this game. So I don't know if you can blame the next man for believing in what he believes, because that he has chosen to have that power, that mindset that if I want to get what I want, I have to play this both side, you know, manipulative, you know what I mean, do those things, you know what I mean.
Yeah, understood. What do you see? As you say play. You see, you involve their play. You involve their you involve their play, and you involve their the person. You involve their unfairness. So and is this kind of why we discuss, even just like per example, you see, then that person not doing fair to his own people who make him to be that, then because he's not fair, and then he be...
No, Moses, let me just, sorry to cut you short.
Mm.
For him, it's a kind of, he has that power to think that's how he has to, you know, do to achieve what he wants. But maybe for you, he's not thinking if this is fair or not. You know what I'm saying? He just want to achieve what he want to get from this.
Yeah, I understood. But that what you can call that? What do you call that kind of person who thinking in that way?
But you cannot put you want to put a stamp on that.
Yeah, of course, because we have to every person have a name. You have to call every person according to his name.
If you are aware, that's why if you are a person who is aware that, because that's why sometimes, that's why they say sometimes, that's why when you saying that when people say the world is unfair, because people don't know what people can do, you know what I mean, to get what they want, you know what I'm saying? If somebody have to kill, if somebody have to steal, if somebody have to do a lot of things, you know, manipulate or do a lot of things. The mind of the human mind is so, you know, can go cross a lot of limits just to get what they want, you know. So, but if you are a person,
and that one is a good thing for in your way, or is bad thing?
I don't want to say, you know, it could be. For me, I don't want to say good or bad, but you know, it's not for me to. If I want to define good or bad, then I just look at this world already. But if I should say, I want to just say the human mind itself. You know what I mean?
It's bad.
It's not like I don't want to put it like that.
You are scared to say.
No. The reason why I say, because you know, if we speak about These people just have to look at the world itself. Then they should then they will
But,
answer this.
but this world, that's why I'm sorry, I quote you might be a little bit short, but that's why I say, now when we talk, even sometimes I don't want to mention the world. The world haven't done anything. It's only the human who live in the world who are doing all these actions.
That's what I'm trying to say. They should make their own, they should weigh that, and they will get the answers there. You know what I mean? In what time we are living in. You know what I mean? And how life is going, if I should put it that way. So
you yourself, if you be leader, you should play in that game too.
But I have to tap in my nature. You know what I'm saying? When I say tap in my nature, if I used to feel some kind of energy inside me, like a desire for something, you know what I mean, I cannot just that is burning in me and I just let it go. Sometimes maybe I have to switch side and see, because it's the same me anyway.
So it's like if you get that that energy, and I don't know who gives you that energy, if God or you give it by yourself. So if you have that energy, I'm not finished. If you have that energy, so that means you can manipulate people and you do anything or you kill, so just you get what you want.
I mean,
because he was born for that.
No, it's not like I'm trying to say, as a human being yourself, sometimes there is a desire in you, you know what I mean, you feel it, you know what I mean, but maybe you might think maybe because you feel how other humans are thinking.
Yeah, but that desire for me, if you have that kind of bad mind desire, still you are not a good person anyhow.
No, you don't understand. You try to call it bad desire,
No, because I'm saying
if the only time I can call it bad desire, if you only tap in that desire all the time. Let's say that you only follow that energy all the time, but there are people. Yes, they will, because it's the same.
Right now we are talking particular that this one I mentioned now. Then if we are going to other step, there is another. But we make it clear there.
Yeah, we make it clear there. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Some people, they know how to switch on and off. So I think it's understandable because it's how you feel. You know what I mean? But some
they don't. I don't believe that they don't know. I think they love it the way they do.
That's what I'm saying. Those who love what they do, maybe they feel that energy. They are more. It's like you are more comfortable with that energy because
even though what you are doing, is wrong. So still you have the energy and comfortable with it.
Because they are getting what they want.
Yeah, but now that's why I say these people, how we can define these people, and still you say they still, you cannot say they are good or they are bad.
I'm trying to say, if they just follow that type, if they just let that energy control them all the rest of their life, then you are heading to an evil side.
Yeah, but those people, they never change.
Because then, when we say that, those people, then they are heading to an evil side. But those who can just switch on and off.
No, those people, they never change because they have been taking that decision already.
Yeah, you're talking about those, then that's what I'm trying to say. Those who follow that one side because they are comfortable with that energy side because they can get what they want to do that. That's the heading to evil side. Okay. But there are people,
Then me, to be honest, those people, I put them like in the evil side to make the discourse on more, because then we have many, as I told you, it's a millions of different selfishness.
But there are some people too, they can switch side, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they don't want to
because the things now, what I can say like this, now I put it to myself, I don't know, and I hope if I be a leader, maybe I can be like them evil or more than them, but I wish I go, if there is anything which can help me, energy, or if it's God or what, so I should never ever be like that. Because still, this life is like, as I used to tell you, it's generation by generation. Whatever you do, your time will pass and or somebody else take it over. So I'm thinking, because I think, as you say, these things will when they continue, they never think back anymore, left and right. They just focus in that way. Then they are in the direction to the evil side. So I think those people should think like this. As I say again, still, when you be the leader and you get the power, of course, so still, even you don't do bad things against your own people, still, you will continue to be a leader.
But you know one thing, Muslim, I listen to this guy. There's a guy I used to listen to. He said something, maybe he have a point when I think about it.
Yeah.
He said, if people like, if Christian and Muslim or whatever it is, they are so, how many people are in that religion claiming to be peaceful?
Yeah.
And why is the world so in this condition? You know what I mean? So this is just one should think, you know what I mean? So that's to tell you, you know what I mean, like if people are in this religion claiming that they should be peaceful and good, why the world is not peaceful and good? And now, just when me and you, we are talking right now, there's war going on in Ukraine and Russia.
Yeah.
So what is the Christian and the Muslim and all those people who's supposed to be peaceful doing?
Yeah, all the prayer, you mean? Or
No, people themselves.
Yeah.
Because if you stay,
because you mean among those, it must be a lot of Christians there and a lot of Muslims there among those who are fighting.
Yeah, because it's like you trying to say, we are saying that if you are so good, people are talking about we should be so kind. You know what I mean? The world should be kind and peaceful, right?
I mean, normal should be like that.
Yeah, not to be selfish, not to be greedy.
Yeah.
And people go into those religions not to be greedy and selfish, not to be, so those who's claiming that I'm Muslim, I'm Christian, I'm not that.
Yeah.
Why we are not doing nothing when we see this what is going on in those kind of country?
Yeah.
But
those if in that case, I don't know, but I'm thinking those cannot do nothing because these things is like, as we say again, it's about power. And whether you are Christian there now or Muslim, you don't have nothing. Only you have the God word and all that, and to advise. But they cannot take gun and then they go, stop any person. Maybe in a way.
Yeah,
so that's why they cannot do nothing. Even they can talk, they can preach whatever, but still it doesn't help if as long the one who have in the power don't listen to them, for example.
So it's to tell you that's why the world is the shape it is. It's not in good condition.
So then you see, then you come again, you agree with me again as I'm thinking the human. Sometimes you remember one day I was saying, my God, how I see this world is how it's so unfair, and then injustice, and because of I think selfishness, greedy, and jealousy, and all this is involved there. I say next generation or next life, if I can to choose. They say we after life we say we coming back in this. Now they say choose what you wanna be. I don't want to be a human according to how I see this world is. For example, I will like maybe to be air, first of all, or maybe fire even. Yeah, but not a human because to be honest, I feel so disappointed of a human. Myself, I'm a human, but how I have seen, and even also maybe among of us, or many also have been treated in a very unfair way, and injustice and all this, while you cannot do nothing. All this making me to have that in mind. I say next time I don't even want to be a human, because if it should be again like in this way, why should I be a human? Because I will be there disappointed every day and night, and I cannot do nothing. That one is the most painful. Talk cannot help, advising cannot help, preaching cannot help, nothing cannot help. When you come in this kind of selfishness, greediness and all that, nothing cannot help. So everything is concerning about power, you see. It's money, power, money, and then the human himself is not any longer wanted.
No, I think of course, but I don't know. I don't want to say we are not wanted, but it's just like a behavior maybe that have to change, but or maybe a behavior that one have to control, you know, because sometimes too, because this feeling is in all of us, you know what I mean. That's why maybe, as I put it, maybe you have to control.
No, whether you agree with me or not, human are not wanted as long you have no power, no money. I see it like that.
Yeah, because you know why? We have switched it and put the value in paper, then put the value on us ourselves.
Then you still you agree the money and power that's decided over
who is the person who start with to switch the value in these things? It's we ourselves, the human himself.
Yeah, then you come again, you agree to me again, the human is full of this selfishness, greediness. And then you were saying that some minutes ago that yeah, you know, for me, if like I have that energy to be like that, then I told you it's wrong. It's wrong of the human to have
what I'm
to
trying
be
to
in
say,
that.
What I'm trying to sometimes you don't understand what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say sometimes like this. If it happens that sometimes you feel that energy, you know what I mean?
Why you have to have feeling evil energy?
Is a God create me, so I have
God,
anything that
you see now you blaming God. God create never create you to be evil.
Doesn't let me.
I don't believe that. There's no God who can create somebody to put evil in that person. Is we do it by ourselves. Because if there's God who can do that, then it must be also that not a real God, that is an evil God too.
You don't understand. I'm not saying God is evil. I'm trying to say when He creates you, how you are feeling, you know what I mean? Certain things, when things, how you, inside you, how you start to feel about certain things, how you view this life or whatever it is, you know what I mean? So if I view, maybe let's say today I'm feeling down, you know what I mean? Then you cannot tell me that and then you meet me and you will like, why am I feeling down?
Yeah, I can ask.
Yeah, you can ask.
Yeah.
But then again, it's for me to, you know, like that's how I'm feeling that day. Maybe it's
but I mean, it's nothing to ask why you feel down.
No, I'm not. It's not about you asking. It's like maybe that day, it just happened to be I'm down. You know what I mean? That energy, that feeling is there.
No, you see, always when someone feels down, it's something in the background making him feel might be hard life, something might be food or it must be a reason behind it.
Whether that reason it is, but that's what I'm trying to say. I'm feeling that feeling. So that's what I'm trying to say.
Well, that's not an evil thing to feel. When you feel like you are today you are hungry, you have no money, you are wondering, how I can feed my family tomorrow. To feel down, that one is normal. It's not an evil thing.
Thank you for saying that. But then again, when I take it the next step further to say because of how I'm feeling is making me to act now. What you gonna say? Yeah,
but then you have to. For example, me, I give for example, direct. If someone feel, for example, for me, as I say again, might be lack of economy.
Yeah, so that